Happy Wednesday evening. Yeah. It feels really weird. We're coming in at a night in the night in Australia, Sydney, Australia. We are the Spiritual Chicks. I'm Rochelle.
And I'm Liz.
And wow, we are here on a night. It feels very different. We've turned the lights down and we are here. So we'll just wait. We'll just chat, have a chitty wag, I think, sister. And after about 5 minutes, we'll see who comes in, because this is not our regular time. And sometimes the algorithm makes people come in that little bit later, doesn't it? There's a little bit of a delay.
Is that?
Yeah. Well, that's what
I'll just check on my iPad.
All the big what do you call them? The live people, when they go on TikTok, you wait a couple of minutes.
Oh,
That's pizza. Don't worry, pizza's here. That's all right. Pizza's here.
I'll just let them out. I'll leave it at the door. Don't answer until they go. Otherwise, my dogs will fly out the bloody door, and I won't be able to catch them.
So, guys, you know what? We just keep it really real here, darling. We've got dogs barking. We've got what else have we got? We are the Spiritual Sisters. This is our show, and we like to keep it really real and not fake. And we just come on live in our own space and our own world. But we will wait about.
Happens.
I think we'll wait for 5 minutes. So for anyone who's playing this back, we're going to wait 5 minutes to see if anyone comes in and what the energy is. If not, Liz and I will just do a reading of the night and see what that brings. Let me just, music's a little bit too full on just there. So I might do atmosphere, I think. Turn that down a little bit.
That's the wrong one. Trying to get on to.
All right, so we can see the chat box. Yep, it's overlaid. Good. Most of our regulars will be like, what the heck?
There's one watching, it says. Is that what it says for you?
No. Say hello if you are watching, because I can't see it on the actual. I actually can't see it on the screen. Let me go into the Facebook page, because we're just going to let people roll in first, guys. Right.
You got a little sneaky wine there, sister.
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
Good on ya.
One little glass of red. I think you're allowed to do it here on YouTube, just not on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Like it's there's
Here we go, Talia. Hello, Talia.
Ah, Talia, darling.
She said she can't stay.
Yeah, of course. We completely understand. We're trialing this. We've wanted to do this for quite some time, Talia. So it's like we're trialing it out. But to be honest, it is hard of a night for us too. But we'll just see how we go. Here we go. I'll just read for the star signs, or maybe just the energy of. What do you think? I think we just do an energy reading, sister.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there's two people here. So, guys, what we're going to do is, Talia and whoever else, because I can see there's two on the screen now, we're just going to do an energy reading. We're only going to be on here for half an hour. We do want to see what it brings and if this is the right time, people like it, and then we'll go from there. But Liz is not feeling too well tonight, and, we don't know until the night comes. And then me, I'm fine, but then I don't really like doing nights, to be honest. But no, I'm just keeping it really real. At the end of the day, we'll give it a shot, and we'll just got to work our way. We actually mentioned before we come on this call that we might even try doing mornings. Maybe that might suit. Just trying to spread our wings a little bit with the community.
Yeah. Or even if we do a nighttime, because Talia said she's got dinner, baths for the kids. We might have to come on later.
I know, but that's
7:30.
Yeah, we possibly, but is that going to...
Come in our pajamas. We have a pajama party, darling.
Yeah, let's have actually, we could say that. So twice a month we do a pajama party at 8 o'clock. I'll be like on his zonk. No, I'm only joking, guys. Or we can do a red wine party. All the people that love red wine will be like, cheers.
Yeah, we'll do a pajama party. And we'll get the disco balls going.
We're not doing paid readings tonight, guys. We're just doing energy reading.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
What have we felt this week? Well, to be honest, I'm just going to tell you, because I always believe that what I'm going through is usually a projection of energy around whoever comes in my what would you say? Or is not the word. My energy field. So energy is energy, right? So if you come here like Talia, you've arrived, you said you haven't got long. Maybe you're attracted, or you've got that same symptoms going on for you. So like Liz has got, she'll explain to you what's going on for her. But for me this week, I won't go into depth, but because, it doesn't sound very nice on the show, but I've had a little bit of a gastro thing going on. Not the vomiting, but yeah. And I felt a bit off on Monday night. And I think physical is always connected to the energy of what's going on. So I had a pretty busy week last week and the weekend, very busy weekend, because it was my birthday weekend. It was amazing. So I haven't done a birthday post yet for myself, which I like to share. And maybe my body's a little bit run down because we were pretty full on even with what we did last week, weren't we, sister? So for me, energetically, I am feeling, I would have to say a little bit, I don't feel in my head run down, but my body's telling me physically maybe you need to take a little bit of a break, Michelle. So I was meant to get, like as an example, I was meant to do Pilates, and at 3 a.m. this morning, I was what do you call it? I cancelled on the little app because you got to let them know, because I was up in the middle of the night with some gastro. So yeah, so that's what's going on for me. So it'll be interesting to see what the cards say and what they're bringing to the table. But I do feel like so we got on Friday a full moon, which we're doing readings on the full moon tomorrow, Thursday, 12 p.m. But Saturday, I think around 11 o'clock in the day is the full moon. And I'm pretty sure in the, what's it called? The the June, was it the solstice, sister?
the solstice.
That's it. We're in the mid.
That's on the 21st, isn't it? Which is this week.
Yeah, so I haven't checked out. Maybe, sister, you could have. Yeah.
When's the full moon?
Yep, full moon on Saturday at 11 o'clock Australian time. Sydney time. And then Friday's the 21st, which is the solstice, which is, as you know, there's 2 birthdays we know on the 21st of June, sister. So that's why I always remember the solstice, because of their birthdays. Always. Yeah. I think the solstice, I always get wrong about this. I think it's about change in season. Like we're fully into winter now here in Australia, Sydney. So I think for the Americans, they're in their summer, or Europe, or wherever you want to say. But yeah, I think energetically there's a lot going on up in the planet. So I don't know who else is on the screen, but someone else is here, but they're not showing up, are they? Someone shared it on Facebook. That's interesting.
Really?
Interesting, yes. That's
Who
all
shared
right.
it? Is it on Facebook?
On our business Facebook, yes. Spiritual Sisters.
Oh.
Anyway, whoever you are watching, hello. If you're shy, please say hello. We're not going to bite. I can see there's 3 now, so that's good. Bit of movement. So if you haven't been here before, guys, we're the Spiritual Sisters. I'm Rochelle, and this is Liz, and we are doing an energy collective reading. So, sister, do you want to share a little bit about like what's been going on for you energetically leading up into the full moon and the solstice?
Yes, I've been feeling a lot of body pain.
Yes.
And very lethargic.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really interesting, Buck, because I just pulled some cards, and that's the cards that came out. Running on empty and needing to reflect and talk it out, communicate.
How interesting. I love when that happens. Oh, we got 4. Hello. Whoever you are, say hello. Just say where you're from. You don't have to, you can even just say, hey, I'm from blah. And what's your name? Just say hello. Please don't be shy. We like to know who's on our calls. It makes us connect more with you too. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
otherwise we feel like we're talking to no one.
All right.
So,
This is our first actual. Oh no, I think we did a few last year when Trish was part of when it was spiritual chicks, not spiritual sisters. All right.
so
Well,
should we share, talk about what's coming up on the 6th of July?
yeah, go for it, sister. You can be the spokesman of this. Come on.
Okay, so on the 6th of July, we're hosting an online and in-person meditation circle event. It's not just about meditation. There'll be other spiritual things that everybody will be able to interact with, like flower readings, crystal healing, lots.
Lots of psychic stuff.
Yeah, so, and readings, obviously.
Yeah.
So if you're on the other side of the world, you can still join us because we have catered for you too. So you can purchase a ticket and watch on Zoom, watch on live, and do it in the comfort of your own home, and you're still connecting to us.
Yes.
And our teachings. And if you want to come in person, that's great. You'll have the best time.
Yeah. I think it's very it's whatever you make it to be. Like me and Liz were talking about this the other day. And if you're present and your presence is there online, you can make it as good as being in person. But you can't be worrying about the kids and worrying about the husband and worrying about your best friend and at a nightclub or a discount shop. You need to be present. Like if you're going to buy a ticket, you need to be really present in the moment and with us and doing the circle with us. If you do it online, if you choose to do it in your own lounge room. Yeah, I've done a lot of online spiritual circles over the years, and they're just as powerful. But you need to be completely present. That's the key. Yeah. And there is 4 people here. You still here, Talia? I think so.
So should we share where to purchase tickets?
Yes, let's do that. Yep, absolutely. I'll do that right now. Thank you, Liz, for sharing. So I'll just get that up, guys. I'll just put that on here. Lucky Liz has got her finger on the pulse. And tell them what we've been working on today, sister, while I'm getting this up.
Yes, we've been working on our personal Spiritual Sisters deck. Card deck. So that will be coming out for sale soon. Well, first we'll get the deck first. We'll play around with it and make any tweaks if we have to. And then once we're happy with it, we'll send it out to the world to, you can have the opportunity to buy it.
And there's, hang on, why is that not coming up? 60 cards in the deck. Yeah, so good. And I'll tell you what, there's some bloody good. We've just called it the Spiritual Sisters Answers. Very simple. Yeah, it's very easy to maneuver through. And we've pretty much covered every single answer you would, like, if you had a question, it's going to get answered. Yeah.
I can't wait to get it in my hands and use it.
Yeah, I know. And play. Play.
And also, too, we've updated our website.
Yeah, that's all done. Yes.
We've changed a few things on our readings. So if you want a personal reading, you can book one through our website.
Yep, that's pinned, done.
And
now I'm going to do the website like Liz was just talking about. We like to keep this. So what do we got? Spiritual Sisters. Yep, so it's the spiritualsisters.com with an S on the end of our sisters. And I'll just put that in here for you guys. Capital C. It's really pretty. We're very proud. We've even changed the graphics. It's so nice. I might even just share the screen with you, actually. Why not?
Yeah, do that.
All right, so.
I love it. It's just so, I love the new colours.
All right, sister, so if you can tell me if you can see. Okay, so window. I'm going to see if this works. Is that working?
No.
Okay. I got to just bear with me, guys. Oh, there it is. So why is that not letting me do that? Share. There you go. Is that sharing? It should share now.
Oh, it's sharing now. That's so nice.
Yeah, so there's our website, Spiritual Sisters. We've now got this. Look how good it looks. Okay, guys, we're just going to do a little bit of marketing for the next couple of minutes, darling. Spiritual Circle. There you buy your tickets. All you do is click on buy a ticket. And there you can see is our event. We're actually holding it here at my house. The date is the 6th of July, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. But we've got an hour of food in there. So really, the actual circle itself goes for about 3 hours. But there's food. We have a morning tea or lunch and then an afternoon tea, I should say. That just tells you about it. You've got your 2 different tickets, in person or on Zoom, 2 different prices. And now I'm just going to go back and show you the other ones. So there's the readings, what Liz is talking about. Look at the new beautiful image. She's an angel. Tells exactly.
So, hang on, let's talk about them. So she's an angel.
Yep.
It's a half an hour reading, and you get 15 minutes from Rochelle and 15 minutes from me.
Yep.
And we record it and then send it to your email so you can have it forever.
How good.
Yeah.
Fun. Keep going, sister. You're doing awesome. I love it.
So She's a Pearl is a 1 hour reading, so it's a pretty big one. 30 minutes from Rochelle and 30 minutes from me. And the same thing, we record it. You can ask questions, tell us your date of birth, your name, blah, blah, blah. And then we send it to your email and you've got it forever. So you can watch it as many times as you like. I used to purchase readings from my favorite YouTubers many, many years ago. And I loved doing that because then the video I got to keep forever. So you watch it once and then you watch it again and you think, oh, I don't remember that.
That's so true. And then things sometimes come up later on.
And and then you can rewatch it and go, oh, that happened. And then you can rewatch it and go back, blah, blah, blah. You got it forever. I love it.
So guys, just one thing, not that I should be saying this, but I am going to say it. You got to remember, in our readings with the Spiritual Sisters, you get both of us. So most times you'll go and get a reading of someone, you'll pay what we're charging for one person. You're getting both of us and getting double that amount of time for each different service. So the reason why I'm mentioning that is because you look at the diamond, but really Liz and I are doing, we're splitting that down the middle between the 2 of us.
You're getting 2 readings.
And that's how you get it. You get 2 readings for the price of $266. But obviously the diamond is somewhere you've got that, you want that more thorough reading. You need that, the healing, the coaching, all those things all in one. Whereas the littler readings that are less time is less. This one here, there's 2 of us. That's why it's that price. Because we couldn't do it for 100 and only get 50 each for that amount of time. It's just not ethical. So, we've had to make sure that we think about us both, because it's a reading where we deliver to you from the both of us, not just one of it. That's why it's Spiritual Sisters. Yeah. So that's why we've set them up in a way that pretty much you pay that little bit more, but you're getting both of us. So you're getting 2 readings from 2 different sisters, even though it's the same. How I say that? It's the same, but you're getting 2 different. Explain that, sister. You're getting it from. Sometimes Liz will tap into stuff, and I won't get that, and I'll get something different. Sometimes our readings will come together, which they mostly do. But if you think about it, if you're getting 2 half-an-hour reads from us, we could tap into different parts of your life. You could even specifically say, hey, I want Liz to read me on this, and I want Rochelle to lead me on that. Actually, we should probably state that on our website. So you can do whatever you want to do. You've got us for the time that it is there, however you want us. And that's what we give. If you want us to do this, we'll do that. No problem. But, you've got us that exact time. I'm probably a little bit over, to be honest. I've never ever scraped onto any of our
readings. We don't hold you to that exact time. If we go over, we go over. We usually go over. We always go over on our live readings. Always. So the last one is She's a Diamond. That's the big one.
Yeah, that's the big banger.
So you get 90 minutes, a 90-minute reading, 45
Hour and
minutes.
a half. It's a big one. And like, if you think about it, guys, 45-minute reading. If you love getting readings, like, you know what they're like. To even get a 15-minute reading, and a good one is bloody good. Like, to get a full hour and a half is a lot of clarity, a lot of information, a lot of questions answered. You know, that's a lot. So it's definitely worth the money.
Yeah, totally.
But we are also too on Thursdays for donation readings at 12 p.m. Sydney time. So you've also got that option if you just want a little taste of us. They usually run for 5 to 10 minutes. That's usually what we try and work it out, because we only say donation. So, you know, we couldn't read for half an hour each person and get a donation. Like, we've got to be realistic here too. So that's just, that's just how it is. And then I've showed you the circle, haven't I? Yeah, I've done all that. So I'll just show you also on here. Where is it here? There. So when you connect with us live, it takes you straight also to here. It's really good if you want to share us out with your friends.
I love the photos.
Actually, that reminds me of Grease, the movie Grease. All the girls.
Yeah, I love it.
But yeah, and then we did our About Us, because you can hear a little bit about our journey together as sisters. Probably need to add a little bit more information, but that's in a nutshell what we've done, what we've studied, and all the rest of it. Anyway, that's that, sister. And there's still 4 people here, so everyone's listening. So I'm just going to stop that share now. Hang on a minute. Let me just work this out. Share screen. I'm going to stop the sharing. Yeah, did that stop, sister? Perfect. So there we go. Let me just cancel that bit. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Good job. So there it is there. We just done a little bit of marketing, girls.
Yes. We wanted to tell you more, because the last few weeks Sister's been working really hard on the website, and we've been getting things together for the circle.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions too, you can email us. Ask us any questions.
Good. Yes. And our email is on right down the bottom of the website. Like, down the bottom of the website, it'll say, I think it says contact us or something. You can go on there and it tells you. My hair's a bit crazy tonight, guys. I'm looking at my hair going, fuck. Well, I'm actually going to do a Archangel Michael reading tonight, I should say, a little energy reading.
I might use my card deck.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so right now, guys, if you are still watching, we are going to be doing a energy reading just for tonight. Maybe we could just tap into what is going on right now. Like, maybe you're feeling a little bit confused, a little bit frustrated, a little bit, what is going on in my body? What the fuck do I need an answer to? Excuse my language, or not really. What is going on right now, like with such and such, and you just want clarity. I know I keep touching my hair, but it feels like it's going to fall out. I won't have to go and get a haircut. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to have to, sister. But if you're sort of wanting, so what I'm saying this is, before I jump into the card reading, so if you've got a question right now, right? So if someone comes in, they're doing a energy reading and they're tapping into their own channel of messages and their own guidance, sort of right now, you're going to close your eyes or just be present with what it is that you want answers on. Then we read energetically, and then hopefully that gives you clarity and that gives you answers. That's really how an energy reading works. Or, in my opinion anyway, I should say, you could actually say, you know what the heck's going on with me energetically this week or tomorrow or in the up and coming days, if you've got such and such happening in your life. That's the same sort of thing. So it's whatever you are feeling, what you need answers with. Energy is energy, and it's exchanged. We're reading, and then you've arrived here, and then you take it. It resonates and it touches your little heart or answers your questions. So that was just a little bit of how because a lot of people, I remember in the olden days when I first started working with energy readings, they go, what's that mean? So I thought I'd just explain. Energy is just an exchange. You arrive here, you're feeling it. That's all that is. It's just an energy exchange. And if you ask a question, right now, blindly to yourself, you might get that answer to that question. Not always, but if you're here, it's usually for a reason. And 3, you're acting very shy, so um, or you might be just sticker beacon and want to have a look at us and check us out. I like to keep things a little bit funny too, as well, guys. If you know me and you've been coming back here watching, I like to keep things a little bit light. So Liz will probably do a 5-minute energy reading, and I will too, and then we'll jump off, and that'll be us. Only about half an hour.
I'm trying to find the right deck to use.
Well, you know what? Another thing can happen, right? I've always when I used to jump on with readings myself, and I still do. Not too much live because you don't see a lot of it except on TikTok. You might have a power animal. So, say for instance, cockatoos are very significant in your life, or say your daughter that's passed, or your mother that's passed, or your father. They love the color blah, or they love the flower blah. I'll tell you, I've had that happen so many times in energy readings, just passing by people on the internet, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, I was meant to hear that message because that's dad, that's mum, that's sister, the passed over one. So also too, that can happen, can't it, sister? Very profoundly. So, and that to me, is saying, guys, your loved one's talking, saying hello, sending your love. I know I talk a lot, but I just like to help people as they receive an energy reading, and hopefully they get the most out of it. That's why I like to share. And Liz and I've actually got just my chandelier on, no other light, so it looks quite funny, doesn't it, sister? We need to put some neon in here, darling.
Yeah, I want to get some bright lights behind me.
Yeah, very significant cards. Ooh, interesting. So we're only reading for the right now energy, okay? That's what I'm doing, sister. It's up to you how you choose to read, but I'm just reading for the now. Okay.
Oh, for the now, not the week.
I feel like I'm reading for the now because we're on tomorrow at 12 p.m. Sydney time. So I feel like for me, our big energy reading of the week, Thursday, tomorrow, yeah. That's just what I thought. Ooh, okay. I love this deck. I love this deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle. Such a great deck.
Yeah, I love that one too. Ooh, this is interesting.
Get the flower one up. I love that music, actually. It's called Atmosphere. Atmosphere, I like that one. I've got 4 on. 4's very predominant, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. No one's really speaking. They're just having a look, darling, or they're a bit shy. Oh, shit. Right, okay. I'm already loving this reading. I'm only going to pull 4 cards because we've got 4, so I'm pulling 4 cards, and that is it. So the 4 is very predominant tonight, and I'm going to pull 1 Archangel Michael, and that is all we are doing for the energy reading of you now.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
Go for it, sister.
Okay, so the cards that I pulled out, I got Cutting Ties and Grounding from this deck. I'll show you in case anybody likes it. That deck.
Yeah, I love that deck.
And then I got from Archangel Raphael Healing deck, I got Detoxification. So it's saying that this might be because of the full moon energy. What full moon is it? What's it in?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Hang on. Tell you what the full moon is. It is Capricorn.
Oh, wow.
Full moon in Capricorn.
And
it's at Sydney time, 11:07 a.m. on Saturday, this Saturday.
Okay, so there's lots of detoxification going around. I've been feeling a lot of pain. Sister's been, like she said before, going to the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm sensing from these cards is that it's the full moon energy. It's bringing up, it's trying to draw out stuff from our bodies. And the best way to help us get through that is to go out in nature and ground our energy. Also, too, you can call upon Archangel Michael and you can ask him to help you and say a prayer. Sometimes people feel it like pretty intense, and it can like scare you and rattle you. Like you think, oh no, I'm getting sick, or what's going on? Well, what I want to say is that I'm feeling like it's the full moon. It's bringing up shit that needs to come out of the body, and you need to ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords, cut the old cords that you've got. I'm feeling like with some people it could be with enemies, competition, and it could be like
cutting what's that thing with Doreen Virtue, sister? I'd share that with him, because if you're saying people, like what has she said? The cutting cord meditation? Like where she
yes, there's good meditations out there for cutting cords. So
yes.
Like do a meditation, go out in nature, go for a walk to the beach, get your feet on the grass. Grounding is so important. And that will help you get through this. Not everybody feels it. Only certain people do. Like I don't feel the energy of the moon every time there's a full moon. Just certain times. So yeah, that's what the cards are saying to me. So what did you get, sister?
Okay, so the first card I got was mending, and then the next card next to that is So right now the energy is there's a lot of mending going on. There's a lot of fixing. It sounds very similar to what Liz just got. So there's a lot of relationships that need mending. You're going through this stage of, okay, I need to fix that. I need to fix this. I should do that for that to become this. And all the cards that are around it, because I only chose 4 cards from 3 different decks, they're all sort of saying the same thing. Between worlds means to me you're like in that in-between stage with whatever that relationship is. So it can be a friendship, it can be a family member, it can be work co-worker, love, of course, whatever it is. But you're in between, you're in that stage of healing it. And it's funny, it's come around a full moon energy reading just on the night of tonight. Like it's Wednesday night, what me and Liz are reading on. So mending, it's a really big flavor tonight, maybe in the morning, like over the next 24-hour window. Time of mending, a time of maybe saying sorry, a time of forgiving. Because the third card that came with that, yeah, Liz sisters laugh. Third card that came with that is the bougainvillea plant. So she's all about protection. I know this well because I've actually, when I went through a big change in my own personal life, I had a lot of daggers stood at me because of a lot of big changes in my own personal realm, and there was a lot of people attaching to my energy. So I actually put a bougainvillea plant in because I knew that was a very powerful plant to protect. So not that you want to hurt people, but I'll just explain this. You know, if someone's sending bad, I don't like the word spell because I don't do dark, but someone wishes you bad and someone wishes evil to you because you've made a mistake or you've done something wrong to them, not intentionally, like it's just had to be what's happened. That was why I did this. So I'm sharing that story with you because it's relevant. So protect yourself. So even though you need to mend and you're between worlds, meaning between worlds means you're going from there and you need to get to there and you're mending it, you still need to shield yourself, because let's face it, we don't forgive for others. We don't forgive others for ourselves. For others, we forgive them for ourselves. So even if you made a mistake or you failed or you said something wrong or you did something wrong, you know, you still need to protect yourself, and you might want to still mend it, and you're in that in between, like the cards are saying, but protection is a funny thing. You still need to protect yourself because, unfortunately, I'm just trying to really word this the right way, in a way that, you know, if it gets played back, you know, sometimes not everyone has the best
intentions.
Correct. And if your energy is strong enough to go, no, that's your stuff, not mine, and I'm fully protected, and, you know, I'm sorry, what you wish on others is always going to come back to you tenfold. I'm a true believer. Never wish karma on people, never wish bad on people. So you need to protect yourself, because I feel like maybe it's a time of where you've had that sent to you. Okay. So if you're hearing that, you're like, what the heck? This is true. And then the last card you got was show the world the real you. So I feel like there's a part of you that in this mending and this in-between stage, you've maybe spoken up or done some decisions made decisions for yourself, right? And you've shown the real you, which has caused this problem.
Oh.
So it's almost like you went, well, I've got to be true to myself. I need to be real to myself. But then what's happened is people have got hurt. But in actual fact, you weren't meaning to hurt them. You're just speaking your truth, living your truth, and being real to yourself. That's what I got.
And people should love unconditionally. There should be no restrictions. Like, you shouldn't have to be a certain way for someone to love you.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, we've got to make decisions. And I know what I'm tapping into. Liz knows what I'm tapping into. Sometimes you've got to make decisions that ain't not people that love you are going to love. But at the end of the day, you either suffer and be in pain and not look after yourself first and foremost, or you just look after others and then you do the complete opposite to yourself, which is not good. You know, we just need to do things in the way that is first and foremost ourself. So I'm getting very bigly that you've got to protect yourself. There's a lot of mending going on. It may not even mend. There's a lot of in between. And then the real you has been that thing that's come out, and it's unfortunately not being reciprocated or taken very well. That's the best way of me putting it. Hasn't been taken very well.
That was a good reading.
That's what I just got. So I don't know what or who, but it'd be good if people could communicate, because we're getting no communication right now.
Yes, we're big communicators.
Maybe we could share the video, sister, because, you know, it's very relevant. It's
What's
a good
that?
reading. We might have to share this reading, I think.
Yes.
Because we haven't specifically done anybody, you know, like an individual reading. We've just done an reading. Oh, I've just got a lot of actually, there's a lot of
things coming up.
Yeah, you know, like when you get the burping, like they say energetically and spiritually speaking that when you've got a lot of upset stomach, or because as I told you in the beginning of this video, I've had that going on in my body this week. Sometimes that's things just coming up to surface, and we're heading into a full moon on Saturday. So your body's very smart. It knows what it's got to do for you to get to that next stage in your life, to mend, to be the in-between world, right? Your body knows. We think our body's silly, but it's not. It's actually so fucking smart. It's so smart. We just need to listen. Yeah. Well, that's the energy reading of what's the date today? The 19th of June.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a quickie, but it was good.
We're doing one
tomorrow
at lunchtime, yes.
And that's we do all the elements with fire, earth, water. So we do a little bit more specific to what your sign, your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising. So that's even better again. But I think this is very relevant. You know, readings come when they're meant to come. You're here, you're meant to hear it. Or you just stick it back and having a look. I just have to say that too. All right. Well, we are going to love you and leave you guys. We'll be back here at 12 p.m. Sydney time on the 20th of June, tomorrow. Less than 4 hours. But if you've loved this reading, guys, please subscribe to our channel, or you liked us, and tell us you loved it. Very good. But I don't think so, because these people seem very shy. What's here tonight? It's gone down. So, anyways, that was what time is it? 10 to 7 at night here. Yeah. Feels different, doesn't it, sister?
So I don't think this time is very good, because we didn't have no one come on except for Talia.
And no one's talking to us.
So yes, I don't think we'll be doing this time again.
I think we're going to do a TikTok, man, and just do one card. I love that night. That was like full on, fast paced, one card, and boom, boom, boom. I loved that. That was so cool.
Well, maybe we'll do that in our pajamas.
Yeah.
About 7:30 or 7.
Yeah, one card per person. All you got to do is say, yes, I want a card. What's your name? Where do you live? And you don't get a card unless you do that.
Yeah. That's good.
Do you like that? All right, guys. We're going to end this call. We'll see you tomorrow if you come on. Comment, subscribe, say hello. We're not going to bite. All right, guys.
Bye.